Looks like we're live. Let's turn that up. Hi Victoria, it's lovely to see you on here today. Good morning. Well, it's good afternoon here, but good morning to you. Thank you for coming on. And I know it's your 4th of July today, so I want to wish you happy celebrations there for your Independence Day. Right, let's get comfy in my chair here. And it's lovely, that's lovely, the lovely hearts. Thank you very much for that, and hi to you too. And I hope you can hear me nice and clear, because I'm pressing my volume just to make sure it's all working. I presume everyone can hear me. Let's turn this up. You're very welcome, and that's lovely with the flags there. That's brilliant. So I hope you're enjoying your celebrations today. And we've got, today we had a mixed weather today. We've got sunshine we had this morning, and now it's gone grey and we've had rain. So summer's not going too well at the minute. So, hi Blue Moon, yes, it's Independence Day. So happy Independence Day to you too. I hope you're enjoying your celebrations today. And I've just remembered something, guys. I've forgotten to put my fan in the room and I need it. So I'm going to run upstairs. So sorry about this. I haven't disappeared for good. I'm going to go get my fan and bring it back. I don't know how I forgot that. So I'll be with you in a second. I'm back, just plug it in. My goodness, not organised today. Sorry about that. I don't know how I forgot the fan, and I definitely need the fan. Hi, Princess Nee. Hi, thank you for joining. Just having a malfunction today with fans and things. Oh my goodness me, I don't know what's going on today, so really sorry about that. That's what happens, doesn't it, with live sometimes, things go wrong. I totally forgot my fan, and I know I need it. So I just had a mad panic and run upstairs to get it. Oh dear, we're back in the room, so hope you're all okay. And it's lovely to see you all on here. And you're 60% Brit, are you, Victoria? That's lovely. And you got the rain, yeah. Although we got rain, it's still warm. And I think because it was cloudy, I didn't think, oh, I need my fan. But I clearly do need it. I've got a hairband here. I need to tie my hair back, I feel like, at the minute. Just must be having an overheating session. Oh dear, but we're here nevertheless, we're here. So yeah, it's lovely to be on here with everybody. Thanks for coming on. And I'm going to adjust my fan and make sure it's not pointing the wrong way. This is not going too well today, guys, but bear with me. It's all sent to try, isn't it? All these things. So I'm back. I think I've got it sussed now. At long last. So thanks for coming on here, everyone. And yeah, it's hard, isn't it, when it's raining, Blue Moon? It's deceiving, isn't it? You think, oh, it's not that hot, but actually it really is warm. It's the same here. It's quite warm here still, and it's grey. So you feel like, oh, it's not very hot, but it actually really is. And I've come and sat in my little room, and I thought, I do need my fan. So I had to run upstairs and collect it. So yeah. So thanks for all coming on here today. Thanks for your support with my channel. And what we do with these lives, we aim to connect you to the spirit world in whichever way they want me to for you, and to bring you some love, guidance and healing. And that is the job of the spirit world, the job, my job. And that's what we endeavour to do on here. So thank you for everyone who supports me and the spirit world and coming on here, and that it's really appreciated. So thank you in advance always. So right, we'll get started in a second, guys, and I'll just be guided as to where I'm going to go for you. Bear with me. When that happens, things like that, it throws you all into a you know, when you're like, oh God, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and that's how I feel at the minute. So I'll just let my energy settle a little bit. And we'll get started. So yeah, thanks for coming on here and showing your love and support. Right, I suppose we'll get started. Right, give me a second and I'll see where we're going to go. 2 seconds. Okay. I'm going to go to you, Victoria. Is that okay? You okay with that? I think you came on first as well, didn't you? So we're going to head to you. You're okay with that? Let me know. Presume it's okay. And have I been to you before? I can't remember. Some people I remember, some people I really don't. So if you could type something and let me know if I've been to you before, that's really good. I don't think I have, but I can sometimes be wrong on that. When we do these mini readings, I sometimes forget. So if you could let me know. Oh, okay. I told you to come back. Oh, lovely. Okay, that's very okay. Yeah. And you're very welcome, everyone. Everybody is welcome. So I'm glad you've come back. Right, give me a second and we'll see where we go for you, Victoria. So can you confirm, Victoria, Spirit just saying to me that you've been thinking about some career changes, maybe changing job, changing career. You haven't made any decisions yet, but it's kind of in the throes of that at the minute for yourself. And if you could confirm that or not confirm that, if that makes sense, so I know I'm with you. That would be very helpful. Does that make sense to you about career changes? Kind of you've been it's kind of you are excuse clear of her tissue. It's not very good on camera, is it? It's kind of with you, Victoria, that you're just not sure. I'm seeing a CV, which is your CV is your what you can do and all that sort of thing. Does that make sense to you with the job and the career? It hasn't shown itself to me yet. If you can let me know, I'll wait for your answer and then I'll carry on. Just Spirit will give in that for you. And I just wanted to make sure I was on the right lines. If you can. Yeah, because I feel, because they were showing me specifically a CV, which obviously you obviously in the UK we call it a CV. It's your everything, your history on your work history and everything like this. And I've just seen two pathways, and it's kind of, you don't know which pathway to go with this. You're feeling like you wanting a change, and you are just not sure, and Spirit are just trying to help you with making these big decisions, because obviously, you know, changing jobs, careers is big decisions, or getting a job is big, and they're just guiding you there. So don't worry, it will fall into place. If you're feeling the pull to do all of these things with putting CVs out to people, then just do it. But that is what is kind of dominating your world at the minute, and I just want to put your mind at rest that it will fall into place. It will. And Spirit are just aware that you are making some decisions there. Okay, so just hopefully that's given you some confirmation that you're going to be getting on the pathway with work that is meant for you, because I feel like you haven't had the one thing that you really feel you want to be doing, I want to say, with that. Does that make sense? So you're kind of you've been toing and froing, and it's a decision's got to be made, but you're not in the right mindset to make it at the minute. It's a journey that you're going to be on with it, I want to say. Okay, so all right, so I hope that all makes sense, all that to you. And it's to put your mind at rest. All right, see who we've got here coming in from Spirit for you, while I just carry on with what we're saying. But right, okay, so I don't know why they were showing me that. I don't know why it was showing it. Maybe it's about time like you said, you're going to be doing things that you want to do in life, and maybe that new pathway is to do with that, you slowing down and actually doing what you want to do. So I just have to go with what they've given me. If it makes sense, it does. And hopefully, if you look back on this and you go a few months down the line, then you might see that yeah, I've changed things, I've made a decision there, and that wasn't right for me. All right, so maybe this decision is to do with retirement. All right, so I just needed to bring that to you. All right, and maybe you'll follow, like you've just said, follow something that brings you joy, actually brings you joy and passion, and you love to do. So maybe that can be also connected to earning money. All right, so that's the guidance from Spirit. Okay, so I've got a lady joining me for you, Victoria. I'll acknowledge her, we'll see where we go with her. Let her energy build with me. She's a grandmother. She's on mum's side of the family. She had heart failure, and she points out to heart attacks, strokes, hearts, and also she had a neurological condition as well. I'm not a doctor, but I just have to say the words that she's given me. Not quite sure what that is, but and she definitely enjoyed cooking, and I want to say baking and things like this. So typical, but she really did enjoy that, and she wanted to tell me that. Are you making sense with this lady on mum's side, grandmother figure, mum's mum potentially, if you can acknowledge her. I haven't got the message that you know her yet. Don't think it's come up. But yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge her. She just came in thick and fast with that information about herself. And she's definitely, you wasn't close to her, right? Okay, maybe you can listen back and pass this on to someone, because about her passing, what she passed with, and then find out, maybe let me know down the line. But I'm seeing her very clearly, and she actually has, she's shown me a bit of a fringe and sort of wavyish hair, and I want to say it's lighter in colour and sort of to the shoulders. All right, and she's definitely a grandmother. That's how she's appearing to me, and that's how she wanted me to describe herself, to describe to you. All right, so but she is very much helping you. Your mother loved to cook. Okay, the description what I've just given, with her passing, and because obviously it's my first link with spirit, so this could be with your mum. She definitely wanted to mention the cooking side of things. Does that make sense about heart failures and a history of strokes, things like this with your mum? If you could let me know so that we know. But would your mum have been a grandmother as well? Because sometimes they'll throw that in. So you could just confirm that to me. Then we will let her energy build, and we'll see what she wants to say, if it is your mum. Okay. Oh, she died, sorry. My mother. Right, okay, yeah. So it's Claire, because it's her first link with spirit, and we have to warm up like everything, don't we? So I'm definitely with your mum then, and obviously her hair. And she was a mum and a great grandmum. Right, okay. That is my how can I say, misinterpretation there, but we're definitely with your mum here. And your mum is right, okay. She wants you. Yeah, it was wavy. She was showing me it on the wavy side, her hair. She wanted, she's just said to me, she wants you to find some peace in your heart. All right, so that's lovely. And she wants you to find some peace, and that could be connected to her passing. It could be connected to something else. But I just needed to pass that on to you, Victoria. She wants you to find some peace. She's telling you she's still here, and she's also guiding you to make some better life choices. She wants you to continue with your exercise routine, and she's mentioning walking, and she's mentioning joints with you. All right, so she's watching you and she's helping you there. Does that make sense to you? Specifically, is the walking is mentioned for you. All right. Okay, so you can confirm that for me. And she's guiding you there. I haven't had the response, a bit slow today, I think. I've got curly hair. Okay, my son. Right. Okay, is that Sue? Okay, so sorry to hear that. But she was mentioning the walking for yourself, and that's why she mentioned it. She was. It's almost like she's trying to guide you. Don't do what she did. She's saying to you about walking. All right, so it could be a double message there. Like you said, she's had hip replacements, but it's definitely to guide you to do some walking, all right, as well. And yes, the joints could be connected to your mum. But just take that as guidance, because your mum is watching and she can definitely see the bigger picture that's going on with you. And she's also mentioning what's really important for you is to get out in the fresh air. All right. So you obviously haven't been doing that as much as you should be. And that is what your mum is saying to you. And she's saying to learn by example. All right, she's saying learn by example. And she's saying that because it's learn by your mum's example. Don't do what I did in other ways. And that is what she was saying just then. So just follow her guidance and her love. And she's definitely, as I say, it's almost like she's willing you on, because you're definitely stuck. Willing you, it's almost like she's trying to give you that gentle nudge from spirit. Because she notices, Victoria, that you look out the window, because you just shown me this, and you look out and you go, oh, it's not very nice out there today, I'm not going to go out. And that's what she's just shown me, and she's saying, no, go out no matter what. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you. I'm sorry about what is coming through. Sometimes we do need to be told, and we always get what we don't necessarily want to be told. But that's the love from your mum coming through, the love from her watching over you. Right. She's showing me a clock at the minute, Victoria. It looks like a cuckoo clock. She's showing me a clock like this with the face, and I just said, what's that? And she's showing, it looks like a cuckoo clock. I don't know if that's significant with your mum or yourself, but it's a clock. So I just need to pass that on to you. But stick with this guidance. Your mum is really trying to help you. And she's just aware that there's some onset problems with you, joints, things like this, trying to give you a little nudge there, all right? So, you know, take that as friendly, loving guidance. And it's lovely that you live in the country, and you have got that lovely countryside on your doorstep, so embrace it. You know, so many people don't live in the country and they can't get out, but yeah, embrace it. You know, being appreciative of and lucky to have what you have at your disposal, and make use of it. All right. She's just saying she wants to tell you I love you. All right, she just said I love you, and she says I'm helping, and right. By the way, she just wanted to say to me, by saying these things, she doesn't want to scare you with any of what she said, and what she means is the guidance about your health. It's just loving guidance, and for some reason she wanted to make sure that it come across like that, so she just said that in my ear, so I have to pass to you. So it's loving guidance, all right, and it's just in a bid to let you live your best life, okay. And she also wants to say happy birthday as well to someone in the family. All right, Victoria. So I feel that's that from your mum. Just given me an image, Victoria, of some lovely sheets and clothing on a washing line. Some lovely sheets and clothing on a washing line, all right. And she just wanted to pass that on. Maybe it's a memory with you or a memory with her. You know, thank you, it's really kind. You know, I do my best and say I have to warm up as well with spirit, and you're my first person, but thank you, it's really kind. I can't choose who comes through, you know, we have to acknowledge, but was that your son that's birthday? I think that's it. She just wanted to say happy birthday. Again, I've got a lot of love for you from her, and she's just saying to you now, be happy, enjoy life, have fun. And she's also just said, can you tell Victoria, can you have a holiday, please? She said, Claire, can you just tell her that? can you have a holiday? All right, so I'll leave that as a lasting message. She's very, very, very polite. She's saying thank you to me. And you know, obviously I won't I'm just connecting with your mum today, but again, come on here again, because I have to get round others, and we'll see who comes through for you. And thanks for your time, Victoria, and I wish you all the love and happiness in life that you deserve, and keep living and keep going forwards. Don't give in. All right. Keep going. I'm gonna just wipe my nose. Keep going. Don't give up. You know, we have to carry on for others. Unfortunately, if we don't feel like it, sometimes we still do. You're very welcome. We have to carry on. All right. So I'll leave her love with you, and no doubt, if you come on here again and spirit direct me to you, then we will connect you. There'll be some more messages. All right, so thank you for your time, and we will go to somebody else. And I'm glad you actually have just seen that pink sheets outside my cupboard. It was sheets. She, again, you know, that's just your mum, isn't it, saying I'm watching, and she just needed to say that. And had I have, I didn't get the pink, but she just showed me these great big sheets, and it was specifically sheets. All right. Very difficult when I can't see a face sometimes, but thanks. I spell my name Claire. Thank you, Victoria. It's really kind. Thank you for your love and support. And I will say to people, it really helps me if you give me a little comment when I've uploaded the video, and spirit like that. It's a lovely love and gratitude back. So thank you. We'll go to somebody else. Wait to see some more names. Got some people on here, and we'll connect somebody else to spirit world. Thanks, Victoria. Wait to see who's next or who's here. I can't choose who comes through, guys. I just connect and see who we have here for you. We will right, let's see where I'm being guided to go. Okay. Can I go to you, Blue Moon? Because I know you're one of my supporters, and I saw you on here. If you're there, may I go to you? I don't know why this isn't going up. It seems to have frozen the comments, but we'll see. That's phones for you. If you can let me know if you're still here, and if you can give me your actual name, because I only know you as Blue Moon, I think. If you could give me your name, do you mind giving me your name? That would be lovely. It's slow today, isn't it, this internet? I don't know why the comments is so slow. It would help me if they were so much quicker. But there you go. Right, let's see where we're going for you. You're still there, okay. Do you not want to give me your name? Or do you want to, or is your name Blue Moon? It could be. And I thank you for your support, because I know you support me. Okay. Marizana, what a beautiful name. Marzana. I can't, I'm not, probably not doing your name justice by the way I'm pronouncing it, but it's a pretty name. Okay, right, so right, where are we going for you? And you've overcome a lot, haven't you, Marizana? You've overcome a lot of hurdles, and Spirit are highly commending you. They're saying to you, stay strong, all right? And you are going to be feeling better soon. I think, to be quite honest, you've done a lot of your helping yourself, you've pulled yourself back, haven't you? You've pulled yourself back. Whatever's like you've come through in life, you've pulled yourself back, which is fantastic, and you're definitely stronger for that, aren't you? I've got a lady connecting to you. She is a grandmother. And she shows me her hair actually as being quite straight. Okay. Right. She actually did suffer from some seizures. I don't know if you knew if she was epileptic or anything like that, and she wanted to bring that in. She's mentioning seizures and fits and things like this. Don't know if you know that about her. This is a grandmother. She's I'm feeling mum's side of the family with her. So if you could confirm that. As I say, she wanted to, I said so, she wanted to say her hair was straight. It was straighter. And I'm feeling it's a bit greyish, or it's appearing to me lighter, but I'm feeling it's a bit grey. So it could be that it's that. So if you could confirm that. And it's the seizures and the fits that she wanted to. And what she shows me is, you know, like a heart monitor, when it goes like this. Hers used to shoot right up off the scale, and that's what she used to show me when she was having like a fit. It went like that, and then it would shoot right up, and that's what she just shown me, and she had to live with that. So if you could ask about that, it's quite specific, isn't it? So if you can ask about that, okay. And is this because you have mentioned a lady for you, haven't you, before, your grandmother? So if you can I was seeing it as straight. Okay, she just showed it to me as straight hair. I didn't see the length, but she just wanted to. She said, "Tell I've got straight hair," and that's what she wanted to do. She's like an angel around you. And she's leaving feathers. Have you found any of these feathers? She's leaving feathers for you. And she wants to pass on a lot of help and healing with your mum. And she's mentioning out of breath. So is it your mum that's out of breath? And she's bringing in some healing to help your mum if your mum's been feeling out of breath. So I just wanted to mention that. Something around the chest infection, being out of breath. If you could confirm that's with your mum. If it's not your mum, it's her. But she said, I want to bring some healing there. So, and it came in very quickly. So she's definitely bringing you some healing there. All right. So if you could pass that on to your mum and let her know that she's getting some help. But you are a very strong individual, and you are helping. You actually help a lot of people. You're helping a lot of people. You're helping family. You're helping your mum, and people go to you for advice, don't they? Because they find you very good at advice, very nurturing, very okay. It was the out of breathness that was mentioned. And is this your mum with diabetes? It was this specific out of breathness, and I was seeing your mum having to go, oh, I've got to have a sit down. And that was what was shown to me. All right, so, and if you could pass that on, or even ask your mum, have you been out of breath? Because this is what your nan has just pointed out. So maybe I'm in no doubt that your mum is getting checked over to make sure she's all right, especially if she has diabetes. But she's definitely bringing her some healing, all right, because she feels like she can do more now in spirit and help more. Whereas her health wasn't good when she was here, your nan, and she couldn't do that, all right? So just keep an eye on your mum's breathing, because she said chest infection. So just get that checked over, keep a close eye on mum. and know that your nan knows this and is helping you, all right? So I've forgotten how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Marizana, is it? Marizana? But it's a pretty name. But thank you so much for supporting me. And just know you're going to be all right. I know you've been through a lot of hurdles. I know that. And Spirit have made that aware to me. And you're very strong because of it. All right? You're very strong. And you're very, very supported and protected by Spirit. And actually, there's a very strong connection with angels with you as well. You're connected to the angels. There's a lot of angels around you. Also, your nan, and that's why you've been seeing a lot of feathers. All right. So, it's like what I'm being shown by Spirit is it's like you'll just look up and feathers will just fall. How pretty is that? It's just so lovely. And it's like another sign for you. So, and I know you keep seeing signs. So just know that you're going to be okay. Your mum's going to be okay. You're asking me about a job. Okay. That Spirit have just said to me, keep looking. They've just said to tell you to keep looking. So if something is going to jump out, keep looking, and that's what they just said. All right. Okay, so know that you'll find that one thing that is right for you. Okay, it's hard, isn't it, with jobs is hard. No, I wasn't feeling a particular angel, but I know Archangel Michael is giving you a lot of protection, but in particular you are just connected to the angelic realm. There's a connection there for you. All right, so know you're looked after. Okay. So I hope that was okay for you. But yeah, find out about your nan with the seizures and the fits, and also epilepsy was mentioned, something along that line. So you can find out from your mum. But just tell mum she's getting some help and some healing. All right. Okay. I don't know if your mum's had oxygen, but I'm seeing her with some extra help from oxygen as well now. So, all right. So I'll leave your nan's love with you, okay, and know that everything's going to be all right, you know. Okay, I don't know about that. You know, not sure I understand the question actually. What about my neighbour Anthony? He dies. Not sure what that means, but you know, see what you feel about things as well, what your own intuition is telling you. That's what I will say to you. Okay, you haven't got oxygen. I feel like your mum might need some in the future. All right, just if she's getting out of breath, she might need a little bit of help there. All right, so I'll leave their love with you. All right, and thanks for supporting me. Thanks for supporting my channel, and I really appreciate you coming on here. And I hope the guidance that you've had today has been very helpful. All right, and we'll go on to somebody else and see who else is on here. I have forgotten names. Oh, right, okay, he wants to take. Oh dear. That's trouble with neighbours, isn't it? You know, you can't always predict what they're going to do, and that's the trouble when you have to try and live and you have neighbours and they want to do something that you don't want. You know, it's something you'll have to sort out with him, I'm afraid. Very difficult, isn't it? Yeah, it's a difficult one with neighbours. So I'll leave her love with you. Good, I'm glad that's helped you. Yeah, you know, you're on the right pathway. The job will pop up, trust me. The job will pop up and it'll feel right and it'll just tick a lot of boxes for you. All right, so we'll go to somebody else. And thanks for being here. See who else is on here. If you can say a name and I'll see when it pops up. And we'll go to somebody else and connect them to the spirit world. Well, we can't always have what we want, but you might have to move, though. That's the thing. If you want him to move, you might have to move. It's a difficult one, isn't it? It really is. You know, it's a tough one. You know, we don't always get on with people, do we? There's people that just rub you up the wrong way, and that's life, isn't it? So, okay, so who else have we got on here then? Who else is there? And I think the best way to tackle that one, just thinking about it with your neighbour, is just to not say anything. You know? Let him do what he wants to do. He'll have to replace it if he wants to take it down, won't he? He'll have to put a new one up. And they're expensive, aren't they, fences? So, right, who else have we got on here? Who else have we got on? I can't remember who else is here. Let's have a look. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you're enjoying your 4th of July. They are so expensive, aren't they? House prices are ridiculous. Yeah, I'm totally with you on that one. It's gone silly, isn't it, with houses? Whichever way you own a home, it's just gone silly. So yeah, I do understand. Yeah, and neighbours aren't easy, are they? If they are not on your wavelength. Angie, okay, Angie. You'd like, yeah, I don't normally do questions, but I have just answered a question. Let's see what spirits say for you. Okay. I've just been told you already know your divine partner. So I'll just pass that on to you. You already know this person. There's someone around you that you already know. Maybe you've not seen them in that light in your own eyes. It's always opposites attract, isn't it? So there's someone around you that is kind of it hasn't gone down too well, has it? I just literally, they just said that she already knows. She already knows someone. There is someone around you. All right, so you know, it's always a way sometimes, isn't it? Or maybe you don't know them directly, but indirectly. There's that as well, isn't it? You know of someone, but not really well. Okay, they could be an acquaintance or a friend of a friend. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's someone from a distance. All right, so just know that you can never force these things. People are sent into your lives at the right time, when you've done your healing, when you're feeling better. If there's pain and heartbreak in your heart, if there's pain in any way, shape or form, the healing has to take place first, and then there's space created, and then you're ready to have you know, time, and you've done your healing for that person. So these things you can't control, you can never rush, and that is what I want to say to you on that. I just, that is really what Spirit are saying. It's the healing needs to take yeah, it's funny. I really feel it's in close circles. It's in close circles. So there'll be someone who knows someone through who knows someone. And just be patient. That the person that you're meant to be with, you will find each other. everybody is meant to be with someone, and there is someone for everyone. But this can take time, because it has to line up. So that is the hard bit, isn't it? And you can't force things. This person will just appear out of nowhere, and it usually is that way. Appear out of nowhere, and you just are not expecting it, and that is when it is you're lining up. It's aligning for you. So always when you're not looking, isn't it? So I'll just have that mentality, and the more you take your foot off the pedal, the more you'll draw that to you. It's almost like when you are wanting something, or you're wanting to know something, you can put a block up, Angie, and you need to give yourself some healing and some time. And the minute you've done that that work on yourself, the right person will find you. And that's usually what happens. But yeah, you might already know this person, not directly, indirectly. All right, so I hope that helps your question. So, and that is also another way, and yeah, exactly, putting out prayers, manifesting, sending out clear, positive, loving messages to spirit, to the universe, to yourself. When you're ready for things in life, what you want, and sending that message out. We're energy. You send that energy out, it's massive. It's sending out a massive vibration of what you want back in your life, and finding the right person, whatever way, shape or form, whether it's a friend or more than that, that takes time. It's like finding the right job, finding the right home. All of this takes time, because it will happen when it's meant to. And you get that, don't you? You try and force things, and the more you try and force things, you put blocks up, because it will still happen when it's meant to, and you have to know that. All right, so I hope so too. It's also that's, you're welcome. It really is about that. Take your foot off the pedal, and let go of any expectations, and know that you're being helped, and you're being loved and supported by your loved ones in spirit, by the spirit world. Don't forget you have a spirit guide. All of you do. You've all got our guardian angel. You're protected, you're looked after, you're never alone. Even though we feel it sometimes, you are looked after. And just know that we're here to have love, receive love, give love, whichever, whether it's, having lovely friends in your life, having pets, having a job that you love. It's all love, isn't it? Having a life partner, a soulmate. That is why we're here, to learn, have lessons. We go through the hard times. So just know, putting that energy out you're gonna receive back. So put that loving energy out and ask to receive back. And that's what I'll say to you. When you're ready, you will just meet someone when it's the right time. All right, so I hope that helps you. Yeah, I feel it's someone you kind of know but don't know. It's more of an indirect, direct. You'll know someone from, it's a small world, isn't it? Someone will know someone that knows someone, but you necessarily won't know them, and you might bump into them through somebody else. So just watch this space, all right? So, and just don't ever give up on anything. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the life you want. Put it all out there. Send out the positive energy to the universe, to spirit. If you don't ask, you don't get. We have to ask. We have to give them the green light to help us, to guide us. You'll have a gut feeling one day to go somewhere, and you'll feel compelled to go somewhere, and you've never been there before, and you're thinking, why am I feeling I want to go there? It's because you're going to bump into somebody. That's why. So just listen out. listen, you've got your internal compass. Listen to spirit, listen to yourself, and guide yourself. All right, keep me posted. Let me know. I wish you all the best with that. But yeah, there's someone for everybody. If you want it, there is. All right, so we'll see who else is on here and go to somebody else. Thanks for that, Angie. And I've hopefully, sometimes people want to know something and it means to them as well. It can be, not just to you. They will take something from it. So you've probably answered a few people's questions there. They will take something from it. Put it out, positivity, and you'll get it back in whatever way you want. Whatever way you want. All right. So thanks for coming on here, Angie. And we'll see who's here and we'll go to somebody else. And, I'll just give what Spirit give me for you, guidance, whoever's connecting from the spirit world. And hopefully it helps you on your path, helps you. That's what Spirit is about. It's about proving that the spirit world does exist. We live on in another life, and also they're here to help guide you. You're not alone. So, and they bring a lot of healing with their words, their wisdom, and their comfort and their guidance. So where are we going next then? I'll see who's on here. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, Angie, or even a little comment at the end when it's posted, I really appreciate that love back. And also lets others know, doesn't it, as well, if they want to come on here. So thanks for coming on, Angie. And who else have we got on here? Just trust in your journey through life. I want to say to everybody while I wait and see who else is on here. Trust in your journey, trust in your path, whether it's work, love, homes, money. Trust. When you look back over your life, you can see you've been looked after, can't you? You've been in situations that have been not so great, and then you look how you've overcome them, and I got through it. I did it. I did this. I did this, and you know that you're okay. So we're getting help all of the time. So I'm not sure if there's anybody else. We'll see. If there isn't, that's fine. Whoever's meant to be on here will be on here, and we go from there. But yeah, it's lovely to. I really enjoy coming on here and connecting you to spirit world, helping you, give you some guidance, and I trust in everything they give me for you as well, and try and convey that back to you. And then hopefully you will understand, and you can take something from it. And that's what it's about. That is my job as a medium, kind of spiritual counsellor, if you like, as well. I've also been known to find things as well, do a bit of detective work. So I cover many areas with my work, so I love it, and I actually doing the lives actually is another area that I'd never done before, and I really wanted to experience it and wanted to come on here and connect to more people. So thank you for supporting me, everybody that comes onto my channel. It's small steps, but that's how I wanted it. I wanted small steps. I didn't want to take a massive leap, and it will build slowly. So yeah, it's brilliant. So I'm very, very happy. And Laurie Ann Walker. Hi, Laurie. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah. And you've been on here before. Thank you for your love and support, Laurie. And I think you're in the US, aren't you? So happy Independence Day to you, and I hope you're enjoying your celebrations out there. I don't know if you're having a barbecue, but that's just popped into my mind. Someone's having a barbecue. Oh dear, I suppose it's barbecuing season, isn't it? So with the weather. Okay, Laura, let's see where we're going with you. Thanks, Blue Moon. That is really lovely of you to say that. It's really nice. Thank you for your kindness. Right, Laurie. Okay, give me a second, Laurie. I've been waffling on and I got to get back in it. Get back in the room, Claire. Okay, where are we going with Laurie? I want to say to you, you're doing really well because you've been making some massive life changes. I want to say to you, you've been doing really well, Laurie, with some life changes. That makes sense to you. You've been doing things differently. It's kind of like a big wake up. It's like, right, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to do things different. Does that make sense to you? I heard slow is fast. Yeah, it is. It's always like the hare and the tortoise, isn't it, Laurie? Who wins the race, isn't it? It's always the tortoise. All right. So, and that goes with everything in life. Small steps are important steps. They're learning steps. If you take great big leaps into something, you could be jumping too much down the line. Whereas you take the small steps through something and the steady, consistent steps, you get there faster. And that is true. And you're very wise. Actually, what you said, although you said it jokingly, it's very wise what you said. All right, so I'm with you on that one. But you are making life changes, Laurie. You're really helping yourself, and you're getting a round of applause from the spirit world. Someone's clapping. All right, you're getting a round of applause from spirit, and got a lady joining me for you. She had mobility issues. She's shown me in a little bit of it looks like a wheelchair or something that she needed help and assistance with. And she's a bit of a larger lady. Okay. She's given me aunt. Don't know if you're making sense of this at the minute, Laurie. And what, bless her heart, she did not anything about love life. I'll ask. Bless her heart, Laurie. She wasn't in great shape. Okay, with her health. She shows me breathing apparatus. She was quite on the larger side, weight wise. Does this make sense to you? She's given me an aunt for you, all right, mum's side. Okay, so I don't know if you know who this is, Laurie, but this lady stepped forward. All right, and don't know if you know. Yeah, aunt. I was given an aunt. She's referred to herself as aunt when I asked. All right, because she is showing herself to me in not great shape. She was in a wheelchair, quite large. She pretty much is saying to me that it's almost like because she feels she didn't do what she needed to do to help herself. I'm not sure of the name, but she said, do you understand everything else that I've said about this lady? That she's not looked after herself, basically, and she's stepped forward today. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if you know her. She is also, because I feel we was talking about you making changes. She wished she'd made changes to herself, but she left it too late. All right, so health changes. I feel you've made some really good health changes, haven't you, Laurie? And that's why she's connected today as well. They do that. It's like, I didn't listen, I didn't do this. Now I want you to listen. I want you to do this now. I want you to make these good changes for yourself. So this lady's definitely an aunt. So I'm connecting it to an aunt on your mum's side. Sometimes they say we're an auntie as well, don't they? They're a family friend, I think, as well. So ask, all right? She's not saying everything. She says, no, Claire, aunt. That's what she says to me. She was not mobile at all. All right, she was not mobile. She wants you to get out into the world and keep doing everything you can to help yourself. She's mentioning health with you, so keep going forwards, keep pushing. Right. I don't know if this is connecting with you with the joints. She's mentioning joints. It could be her, it could be you as well, right? So just walking, exercising, swimming, anything like that, it's going to keep that lovely energy passing through your body. No matter how slow we take it, keep doing it. And that's what she's wanting to say to you. And she also saying to you, I know you've asked me, but she's saying to me about happily ever after, and you will get your happily ever after, all right? You will get that. It's going to come and find you when the time's right, because you're wanting it, Laurie. You're wanting this for yourself. And you've done a lot of work internally, but you've done a lot of work externally, but you're doing emotional work on yourself as well, aren't you? You've been doing some meditating, and you've also been doing a lot of reading up on helping yourself or bringing yourself well-being and healing. Does that make sense to you? So she's aware of this aunt, and again, you know, unfortunately our loved ones in spirit didn't have what we have accessible to us to help ourselves these days. The internet, social media, we've got everything, haven't we, on tap if we want it. We can look something up, and she, you know, wouldn't have been in that position, all right, because she was an older generation. All right, so if you're not sure who she is, you'll have to ask about this lady. She just said to me she used to whistle like that. Yeah, both internal and external, yeah. She used to whistle, and it was to songs. She'd whistle along to songs sometimes, and sort of go da, 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 like listen to a song but do that da, 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 like noise with it and whistling. She was kind of that was her thing, and she needed me to pass it on to you. So if you don't know, you'll have to ask. It's very specific with her with the whistling and tapping things. She's tapping, you know, when you tap something and you're sort of going along to something, she's tapping it like this as well. It's what she's doing. So she was lovely, and she used to fill her time, I guess, being not mobile, with trying to lift her energy up, and that's what she used to do. And she's trying to lift you up as well. And yeah, I just feel we just need to pass on the message, say to you, well, she's saying well done, keep going, keep fighting, she said, keep fighting. That's what she just said, keep fighting. She's a strong lady, actually, Laurie. She's very strong. She, you know, her health got her down a lot. Her health did get her down a lot, and she's very strong. And she had some weight issues. She was a singer on the radio back in the day. Or was she? So it was a music thing with her, isn't it? And she she was just sitting there tapping to music, whistling, da da da, singing along. So that's lovely. She just say she has got a massive heart, and she says you have as well. She's just saying don't change, all right. And she's saying don't let others get you down, all right. And she's talking about past mistakes, past people in your life, and just like move past all of that, because she's mentioning the past with you. She wants you to move past all of that and forget it. But yeah, it's the guidance from her is just to be happy, keep doing that work on yourself, and don't give up. Don't give up. Keep fighting. That was her words. Keep fighting, Laurie. So I hope that makes sense to you. She's a really lovely lady. She really is. She wasn't in the best shape, but she is determined to bring that love, support to you, and to let you know that everything's going to be all right, and just to take a leaf out of her book. You have picked yourself up, but she's just wanting to push you on further now. All right. So I hope that makes sense to you, Laurie. Yeah, we all make bad choices, don't we? That's learning and growth, Laurie. It shows you're human. That's it. And if we make a bad choice, we go, okay, that's a bad choice. But then those bad choices make us realise what we don't want. And what happens is the universe will keep showing you things until you learn from it. And until you learn from it, it will keep showing you things. And then when you learn, I don't want that anymore, you'll get something else and it'll be better. So, but everybody makes bad choices. That's learning and growth. So you're not alone there. So I wish you all the best. But thanks for coming on here, and thanks for your support, Laurie. Really appreciate it. And show me, that's all right, and show me the love. I never know what they're going to give me. Sometimes it's okay if you ask a question. It's okay. I'll always endeavour to if they want me to answer, they'll tell me. Obviously we're not a fortune teller, but we can give some guidance there. And your loved ones in spirit always come through, don't they? So they'll always come through. I always have people wanting to come through and be acknowledged. All right, so you're doing great. So keep doing you. Keep pushing forwards. That's what life is. Keep helping yourself, Laurie. All right, so we've got Princess. We got Princess. We got a couple. We got a couple of people on here. Hi, just say hi and acknowledge. Yes, Princess, your hard work will pay off. Hard work always pays off. Don't give up. Keep going. I know sometimes you feel like you're not going to get anywhere with something, and you feel like you come up a load of obstacles all the time, but you will get somewhere. All right, so thanks for coming on here, guys. So we'll see if we're going to go to anybody else. Thank you for coming. If you can tell me your name and where you're from, and oh, thank you, Tony. That's really kind of you to say. You'll probably find a lot of mediums like myself thanks, Lisa, for your support. That's lovely, and I know you support me, and that's lovely. And Tony, getting back to you, the reason why I do this as well, I meet some lovely people. Yes, it's not an easy job, but I it's my soul's purpose. Like, we've all got that. We've all got something that we're meant to be doing in life, and you meet the loveliest people. And my job is to guide people. So it's really kind of you to say thank you very much, Tony. No, I'm actually in the UK. I live in Essex, in England. So no, I'm not from the United States. Although I wished I lived there sometimes because the weather's better. So I have a school friend who lives in California, and she lives out there now and is married. So, and yeah, so I have seen her once. I went out there. Oh, that's really kind. Right, Tony, would you like me to see if there's anything from the spirit world for you? Blue Moon, it's not an easy job. That's why when you ask that question, it's scary doing this. It's not scary. The spirit world's scary. I can't see anybody. I have to trust in spirit, and you're throwing yourself out there, and you really have to trust. And I've been working as a medium now for 8 years, and this is the first time I've done live, so that shows you my journey with it. So it's a process, but thank you. And I don't know why there's not many people that do it. My spirit guide guided me to do this, and I trust wholeheartedly in them. So, all right, so we'll go to Tony, and we'll connect to spirit world for you, Tony, if that's all right. Would you like that? Can I just confirm, Tony, you're going through a little bit of stuff at the minute. Hang on. You've been through college and whatnot, and you don't know where your next move is. If you can confirm this or not, it could be with somebody else or not at all. That's just what come in for you. All right, okay. Thanks for your concern, Tony, but I am protected by the spirit world as well, so thank you. Did you make sense of that, going through college and you're not sure of where you're heading, Tony? Does that make sense to you? If you can confirm that bit. And you're not sure what you really want to do in life. Does that make sense? Did you understand what? Did you get that last bit, Tony? About you not sure of where your purpose is, if you like, pathway, not sure of what you want to do in life. Does that make sense to you? If you can let me know, so we kind of know we're on the right track here. I haven't seen anything yet. But yeah, it depends on people, doesn't it, Tony? It really does. If you can let me know about that. It hasn't come up yet. It's a bit slow, I'm afraid. This is what happens sometimes with the internet. So you're on this pathway, and you're it's almost like, Tony, with you're not quite happy or satisfied. You want more, okay? You want more out of life. You want more for yourself. But it's like you kind of don't know how to get there at the minute. Does that make sense to you? And you're pushing forwards, but you're not sure if you're pushing forwards in the right direction. If you could let me know. And hasn't come up yet. but you're on your path, and you're just waiting for something to feel right with regards to your path. Does that make sense to you? And you like social media, you like connecting with social media, and you like using social media, and there might be a social media connection there to work as well. If you can right, okay. And you, okay, we're all kind of in that same boat, aren't we? We're all pushing forwards. But this is just general guidance here, Tony, all right? So it's just spirit acknowledging that you know, there's things you want to do in life, and you're just figuring out how to get there to do these things. Does that make sense to you? So you know, again, you've just said it yourself, haven't you? We're all trying to do our best, and you know, you'll get setbacks, you'll get things that, you know, not always go our way, but that's good in a way, because then you appreciate things, and then you might change something from that experience. So keep pushing forwards, don't give in. Because I see you, Tony, you like computers, don't you, and IT. Can you confirm that to me? Because I see you as a bit of a whiz with all of that. Does that make sense to you, Tony? If you can confirm that. So that's why I was picking up on the social media with you as well, because there's a strong connection there with social media. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you, what I just said? Because if you don't confirm all these things, and it's hard for me to carry on. Does that make sense to you, Tony? You know, because I just need your feedback a little bit on that. But you're doing great, Tony. You're doing, and I appreciate your kindness. You're doing great. So just keep pushing forwards. You know, and you know, you'll get where you want to be. We all get where we want to be in the end. But don't forget, we choose our path. We're in charge of ourselves. We're in charge of our lives. Yes, things crop up, but you are in charge of your pathway. Oh, my name's Claire. My name's Claire. It's hard for me to do reading, Tony, if you don't acknowledge the guidance we're getting from Spirit. But I hope you understand what I've just said to you, and that makes sense to you. But you're very wise. Okay. And I'm sure, you know, you are going to fulfill your dreams that you're wanting in life, and you will get where you're supposed to be. All right, so oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, maybe I should talk a bit slower. You know, what I was going over with you, Tony, is there are strong links to IT, which is, you know, computers, social media with yourself, and you're a bit of a whiz there, aren't you? There's a real good. You're just good at the internet. Does that make sense to you? And that's what Spirit was saying to me for you. All right. So, and you're just figuring out now, aren't you, Tony, where you want to place yourself, you know, with regards to work. Does that make sense to you? All right. That is what they are. That's what they're connecting me to you with for your guidance. And you will figure it out. It's like you're playing with lots of ideas, all right? You know, things like this. Yeah, we all have a purpose. Yeah, I would say this is what they've given me for you, and you will find it. I don't think you've found it actually yet, and this is what Spirit is saying. You will find your purpose. Yeah, to figure it out. You're in that stage, Tony, where you are figuring out, and you're very knowledgeable, and you're very intelligent actually, and you're figuring out, Tony, what is your next move. And this is what Spirit is saying. So keep plugging away, keep figuring out stage. It's very important. It's like all the ingredients going into one pot to produce something amazing, and that's what I see. And it's the truth, because you're at this stage in your life. You are figuring things out, and that can take time. That stage. So keep doing that part, and that bit can go on for as long as it needs to, until suddenly you'll have a light bulb moment and you'll go, this is what I want to do in life. It doesn't come out at us immediately, all of that. We have to try some things, and then them to not work, or us to not be feeling it, for us to figure. Yeah, definitely it is. And Tony, I wanted to say to you as well, because with that, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone is growth, isn't it? By doing something that scares you in a good way, not in a bad way. If you're a little bit scared by something and you want to do it, but you're not sure, do it, whatever, because that is growth, and it is very important, because you'll never know. And if you keep doubting yourself, you've got to push forwards. But yeah, keep doing you, keep pushing forwards, and keep pushing yourself in the direction that you feel you should go in. Try new things, try as many new things work-wise as you can. All right, so thanks for coming on here today. And that's all right, you're very welcome. And it does, doesn't it? It's more, you do, with having responsibility, you grow, don't you? It's the growth. So it is very important, if you're that way inclined, to keep pushing forwards. Yeah, definitely. I feel everybody finds my channel that needs some guidance, so definitely keep pushing forwards. You're actually going to be, what I'm being told by Spirit is, you are an entrepreneur. So there's a few things. I see Tony with his fingers in a lot of pies. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be doing or trying in life, to lead you to something that is going to be giving you everything that you want. All right, and it's oh bless. I'll have to, that I can't do right now, Laurie. Oh, that's sad, and that's something. But I do private readings, so maybe that is something we can hook up about. But yeah, I can't obviously do that now. But yeah, sorry to hear that. But that's all right. Thanks, Tony, for coming on. Thanks for your kind words. And I'm glad you found my channel today. I am sort of winding down now. And I believe you, if you listen back to it afterwards, you got what you needed to hear today. So thank you. And you give me a thumbs up and a comment at the end. I really appreciate your gratitude, Tony. All right, so I feel like we're coming to the end now. But Laurie, yes, I do. You most certainly can connect to spirit world, and you know, do that kind of work. All right, so, and I've obviously said that for a reason today, haven't I? I'm sorry to hear that, because you know, there's lots of areas to mediums. We get called to do lots of work, and it covers it's a can of worms. Thank you, Tony, and you can always leave me a comment, which is lovely at the end when I post it. Thank you. Thanks for your time on here, and you're welcome anytime. All right, anytime you feel you need to come on here, please do. It's very kind. Thank you. And thank you to everybody that's come on here today. And I've actually going to be changing the day to Tuesday. I have other commitments on Monday. Keep watching my channel. Look out for my posts, because I always felt like it would be a bit of a journey with YouTube. I would find my flow, find out what days, times works best, and at the minute Tuesday's looking better to fit it in. So and as we go down the line, that may change, the time may change, but I'm like you, I'm on a journey in life, figuring things out, figuring out what works best, and we roll with it and we see how we go. So thanks everyone for coming on here, and you know, enjoy your celebrations today, and you know, if you want things in life, not necessarily monetary, but happiness, abundance, a job, whatever it is, send that message out. Send it out to Spirit. Ask and you shall receive. And my spirit guide always says that to me. Ask and you shall receive. All right. And if it's with good intention and brings good, you know, there's the love there with it, isn't it? It's the love. I'm so sorry you won't be able to do Tuesdays. Oh, that could change though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll keep you posted, guys, but for now I have busy weekends, and Mondays I can sometimes be feeling a bit tired, so I'll keep you posted, and I know that you will always catch me. It will change. You won't not be able to come on here. All right. So I'm going to be consistent with this, being of service on behalf of the spirit world to help you guys, and also helping grow my channel as well. So and yeah, so Princess, I'll just do one last quick for you. My drink's nearly gone. Let's have a little sip. You will get to where you want to go. You know, take that advice, Princess, that I just given you about asking and setting that intention, doing meditation, clearing your mind, clearing the space for these goals, clearing space for everything that you want in life to come towards you. And don't worry, see, getting stressed as well is not going to help, and that's why Spirit said about meditation for you. So try and meditate as well to help your anxiety. Whilst you're meditating, ask them to bring you some healing. And I know what anxiety is like. You know, I've suffered a little bit of anxiety as well. So it's horrible. It's horrible, that feeling. It's that fear. It's that gut wrenching. It's horrible, isn't it? Don't let it. You see, when we get stressed about something, it goes to our gut. All our emotions go to our stomach, and sometimes when your stomach churns and this, that is, you know, your gut feeling telling you. But, you know, we can sometimes let that take over and cause us stress. So meditation is key. So I really advise you to meditate. doesn't matter who you are, meditation, you can sit quietly, you know, and sit quietly and just, even if you're just listening to the birds, you haven't got to listen to music. Just go within, listen to your breath, quieten your mind, and just let everything clear and let your mind clear. And even if you did 5-10 minutes a day, it's going to have a massive effect on your health if you're feeling anxious, helping clear your mind, helping you make good choices for yourself in life. It has a lot of how can I say, medicinal values, meditation. It can help. So do it and help yourself. You know, it's really that simple. I meditate every day, and might not be a long time every day, even if I can get 15-20 minutes in. You know, you can do it watching TV and just close your eyes. You just focus on the noise or the outside, the TV or the noise, or and you're good to go. You know, you're meditating. So that's what I would advise you to do, Princess. Meditate. Right. Okay. Thanks, Tony. Oh, as a medium, Tony, I've been through a lot, and that's what happens with mediums. We go through a lot of things so that we're able to help others. Yeah, so, but I'm good, thank you. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm very blessed in life. I'm blessed to be doing this work, so I'm really good, thanks. That's all right, Princess. You know, as I say, meditation's going to really help you, so do that. Okay, take that pathway, do that for yourself. Blue moon, hey, Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, that would be good. Okay. Yeah, thank you for your support. As I say, days could change, you know, so I'll always be around. I'm always going to be on here. All right, so it's part of my journey with spirit doing this. You know, as I say, we're all following that pathway, aren't we? We're all following a journey through life and trying new things. So yeah, so thanks guys for being on here. Really, really appreciate all your love and support, to keep going, basically. And I'll say that to you guys, keep going, never give up. Got one life, enjoy it, push forwards. You know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it really does. So yeah, but just if you subscribe, then you can keep tabs on when I'm gonna do lives and things like this. So, you know, I may start doing more than one live a week. We'll see how we go. But yeah, just I try and accommodate everybody if I can. All right, so thanks guys. I'm probably gonna sign off now. That's lovely. You listen to the birds outside your window, and you've got a lovely garden. How lovely. Yeah, definitely stay posted. There might be another day, might do a Wednesday, we'll see. You know, the odd Monday, it could change, chop and change, so I'm going with the flow with this. If I ever visit the UK, my God, you're welcome to come over. Definitely welcome to come over here. Yeah, it's lovely. It's not always warm over here. Don't recommend it, but there you go. It's not a bad place to be. There's worse places to live. So thanks guys, thanks for your support, and I will see you next week. And stay tuned for the next live, and I'm going to try and post more as well now. And you know, look out for my little posts. I might do a little video about myself. So yeah, just keep posted on my channel, and whatever I'm guided to do by spirit, I will do. Thanks, Tony. Thank you, Blue Moon. Thank you, Laurie. Thanks, Liz. I'm trying to remember. Thanks, Princess. Who else was there? I'm trying to remember everybody's name, and I can't remember now. Apologies if I haven't said thank you to you. Yeah, I could do an evening live. You're absolutely right. I could do an evening live going forwards. There's things we can do. So stick with me. All right. Lots of love, guys. Blowing you kisses. Take care. See you soon.